Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally made it. We have finally achieved our goal. No, that does not mean we are done. Spread Those Wings is here.
Imagine that's the end of the podcast.
Guys, you know what? Hey, we got to a year. Goodbye. We're done. Guys, the Buffalo Wing Butte, Kyle Ranny, joined by Captain Cajun, Ryan Pisner.
Yes, sir.
And the dry rub daddy himself, Gary Holt.
That's me.
You can't see us right now.
Not
just because...
John Cena?
John Cena. Gary, you need your attitude adjusted. You're looking a little pear-shaped right now. You can't see us even if you're watching YouTube. You're looking at a blank chalkboard probably around this point. There's a reason behind this, guys. We told you...
We're taking you to school.
Well, I mean, we've been teaching for the last year. Teaching about chicken wings, damn it. We said from the get-go we had a vision, a goal, and we kind of waited until we got to 1 year and had enough information compiled here. So...
Very vocab.
Sometimes 10-point words. So, today we unveil our 4 top lists. Starting off, we'll have the top 15 medium wings in Buffalo, the top 10 specialty wings, the top 5 hottest wings that we've had to endure. I'm not going to say enjoy, because endure is the correct word here. And then, for all you wing heads out there, the top 25 wing restaurants that we have done so far, out of around 40. There's about 40 restaurants I think we really went to.
It's for you, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, we told you you'd enjoy this. Are you visiting us anytime soon? Okay, maybe not.
He's going to answer you. We'll let him get back to you. We'll have our people call your people.
Damn right.
He's coming. He's coming, I heard.
Uh-oh.
All over the ceiling. But without further ado, Ryan, you've been with us the least amount of time here.
Correct.
I don't know why I wrote in... I did write in because it's a tie at 15. So if you want, go ahead and give us the tie. Yes, the tie for number 15 on the top 15 medium list. We're going 15 all the way to 1.
Gotcha. So the score of 79, we have Brownies tied with Judy's.
Both of those were the back half of the original incarnation here. 7 Wing 6 before we transformed to Spread Those Wings. Brownies was a place that was near and dear to Jack. Judy's was a place where Jack and his brother were on. Gary, got anything to say about either of those places?
I don't think I had Judy's. I've had Judy's outside of
the show, but yeah, you didn't appear on that episode.
And I think Brownies we had in the middle of the summer.
And nobody cared about the wings because it was about 110 degrees. And the wings were moist, we were moist.
Yeah, lots of moist, lots of sweat, lots of blood and tears. They didn't have bad wings, but there was nothing like eye-popping.
Yeah.
I think it was either them or another one that was close by that they had real buttery specialty.
It was Clemex down the line from there had the buttery. I'm going to see if I can't screw this up here. We're going to take a risk here real quick. I feel like this might be a smart idea to have up next to us.
I remember I was the camera person for Judy's.
You were the camera person for Judy's. It was right before we really went airborne here. I don't know why I said airborne. That doesn't make much sense. So, yeah, I mean...
I had on my LeBron James
Brownies, we tried medium, bold and spicy, and extra hot. Judy's, we tried medium Cajun, hot brown, and suicides.
I think the bold and spicy was a good
Bold and spicy was pretty good. It actually was the highest graded for brownies that we had. You didn't like it as much as you liked the mediums.
It could have been price or whatever. I don't know. I do remember liking those.
You are a picky bitch.
We all know this.
Number 14 on the list, and before I say this, before I get crucified, before we get hate mail, death threats, and anthrax sent to us, it is Barbill. Guys, it hurts all of us to put Barbill at 14 on this list. They still are owed a redemption shot, and we do plan on getting there because eating them 45 minutes from where they're actually cooked did them no justice. We did the Honey Dijon, the Suicide, the Hot and Spicy Barbecue, and the Medium on that episode. Guys, anything to say about Barbill?
Their hot wings kick ass, but I definitely do want to try them again. We talked about eating them in the parking lot or just sitting down, eating and then recapping afterwards, whatever we want to do for that. Because we know that they're a Buffalo favorite around here. We just didn't give them a high grade because the wings deteriorated after a long ride, and for them sitting a little while.
Yeah, man, that we definitely have to do that over. Josh Allen's favorite wing place.
Oh,
Josh Allen?
Yeah.
Dad?
Dad?
Come on the show with us, Josh.
Oh my God, please.
I'd
cry, probably, to be honest with you.
I mean, we're working on some big shit,
would,
but
yeah.
Josh Allen for wings would be pretty
Absolutely.
cool. Gary. What would you do, Gary, at number 13?
FATSOS XL, Rochester.
That was the first of 2 Rochester back-to-backs. We met up with our friend Brandon Rogers.
And there was a reason they were called FATSOS.
There were some fat wings.
And fat butts.
Yes.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Dude. Oh, man. Big fan.
Like a mother in a Pixar movie. Just absolute dump truck.
Like a double wide in a trailer park.
Hey, girls, you like short fat dudes? Come be the queen of Gary's double wide trailer.
There we go. This pear-shaped motherfucker.
Hey, girl, you shaped just like a pear. Shout out Carter Mason.
I like your tattoos, yeah.
For this place, we got there, we ordered these wings mad early.
Yeah.
It was like noon.
It was like 11, actually.
Yeah,
I think it was
bad
11.
early, yeah.
We didn't get them until like 12:15.
That was a really good day.
That was a great day.
Yeah, I had fun.
We got Fatsos. We were Fatsos. Then we got Windjammers. Then we got garbage plates.
We got scenic view down by that river down there, or lake.
There was a car chase.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Colin Delaney was on Cops.
Favorite moment there. Hilarious.
Ryan, how about you give us number 12 on the list?
Number 12, with a score of 80.7, is going to be Sales Lounge in DePew.
Sales was weird. Sales, I know you
like
weren't
a
around
house.
for that. It was a house in the middle of nowhere in DePew.
I think I almost drove past.
And
I did drive past
it was breaded chicken nugget wings.
Yeah, they were strange.
The wings were breaded like nuggets, but they weren't like southern breaded wings.
Okay.
It literally tasted like a bone-in chicken nugget. They were pretty good. It was weird. It was different. I don't know if I'd ever need it again. Good
was it
God.
actually sauce?
The sauce
was
was
messy.
slapped on these wings, but it didn't really take the crisp away because of how they were breaded.
Yeah.
So they did it right in that sense. I think that's why they ultimately breaded them, to keep crispiness.
That's ballsy, dude.
That was with Jack's buddy and our current sponsor, Steve from Buffalo Sense.
Oh, cool.
Shout out to Steve from Buffalo.
Steve.
Hell yeah.
This one I'm gonna give a precursor here. I don't know if they've changed at all. I feel guilty even having this on the fucking list, if I'm being honest. Crazy Jake's comes in at 11. At the time, our buddy was the chef here. Quit over health concerns at the kitchen.
Ooh.
Not to go too much into details. Maybe just follow up to see if they appear clean before getting their wings.
Yes.
And I think I'm just going to leave it at that because
Yeah,
I was bothered putting this list together that they were on this list, honestly.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just going to leave it at that on there.
Yeah, nothing too much to it.
Actually, he's working at a new wing establishment, so we'll go try those wings soon.
Absolutely.
He's clean.
He's a clean
absolutely.
guy.
We're singing. Not going to say it. Gary, number 10.
Coming in at 10, the top 10, we have Amherst Ale House. I really wasn't a big fan of Amherst Ale House.
Yeah, like they tried too hard for specialty wings, and I think that's probably a good thing. That like they definitely had an okay medium, but they were supposedly known for their specialties, and
then that pants on the ground hot was not hot at all.
I don't want to put my pants in
the
the
place that they had
it made me-
the
Crown Royal Barbecue. It's
Yeah.
right over near Gary's old work or Gary's work.
Awful.
Yeah.
Those were not.
Yeah.
I was expecting to taste some Crown, and it tasted like a char.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I
It
wanted
was
to pull my pants up.
as Gary said. As Gary said on the episode, I believe, it tastes like I'm licking a grill, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Like you're licking the char right off the
Because I remember looking at the menu itself, and I'm thinking, yo, these sound
sound
amazing.
banging. They're
And then
not.
I got there, and it just, even by the look of them, I could just tell that it wasn't
Yeah.
gonna. All right.
Number 9.
Number 9, one of Big Peg's favorite wing places here.
Big Peg and Big Ties.
Yep. Mr. Pizza with a score of 81.7.
Although we do have to clarify that it's Mr. Pizza on Elmwood Avenue.
On
Dude,
Elmwood.
That is the one on Elmwood.
We waited for
We
like
waited
an
an
hour
hour for those wings. Tyler Body was at the precinct for 25 minutes after thinking he'd be late from work, and we were nowhere to be found because it took that damn long to get the wings. They told us it'd be about an hour.
So good.
Dude, the black and blue.
Yeah.
That's not even...
So
this
good.
is just a medium.
Like nothing I've ever tasted.
This
The
Ryan...
mediums were good, though.
The mediums were great. This, Ryan's where you get some of your redemption shot back. Number 8 on the list. So far, the only bowling alley we've done. MALLWITZ'S Lanes at a score of 82.3.
Let's go.
Yeah, they had some really good medium.
We were all kind of shocked not to go too far into this. We really expected MALLWITZ'S to end up higher on the overall rankings, which they didn't end up super high.
Especially being number 1 on UB's.
We really liked MALLWITZ'S. So, I mean, personally, we like MALLWITZ'S, but I think a lot of the early scores dictated otherwise.
Correct.
Gary, number 7 on the list.
Number 7, recent episode. They had
The most recent
the
episode.
most recent episode. They had a very good medium wing. The original VENTRY'S in Niagara Falls.
Shout out to that guy for giving us free pizza
Being really nice.
and cheap wings.
What, drove this was that price. Everybody, for the most part, I think there was maybe 2 9s total. For the price.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
you know
I
what I
think
mean?
that
Everything
was
else was
later.
10.
Everything else was a 10.
Yeah, 'cause I
I
was
felt
telling
bad
everybody-
going back on that episode and watching. I was like, man, it's like I was just jerking off over the price, for lack of a better term, just 10s. But I mean, you're not going to see price like that anymore. It's not like the old days where you get 50-cent wing nights.
Right.
You
Very
don't get that.
hospitable people, too.
They were
Would be
great.
Real good people. I was everybody who I told about the price.
Shout out.
I'm curious if they did a special or something. They didn't say
I mean,
anything.
still, we ordered the wings and I was not expecting that price. Shout out OG Jolie. He messaged me and told me he's going there as soon as he can. He was
Cool.
very excited about that episode.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Number 6 on the list. I don't know how the fuck these guys got this high.
because they had really good crunchy. It
The
was real
World
crunchy.
Round Ball Association of Wings, the WRA Wing Spots Medium.
See, I don't recall if this was a dry... I think this was just a regular
Yeah.
sauce.
Yeah.
Because everything else was the...
Their medium wing was the only good wing they had. And maybe
No,
Cajun.
the
no,
size-
the medium and
yeah.
the Cajun. The medium and the
No.
WRA house sauce.
Yeah.
The
It was
house
that.
was, 'cause
There's
I
two
remember...
of them I know that we like.
Yeah. I remember the
We
the
couldn't
Cajun
pinpoint
were
what
dog shit.
Cajun was dog shit. Lemon pepper was the best lemon pepper wing in Buffalo. Absolute
I
ass
didn't
cheeks.
taste lemon or pepper.
The
I
best
remember those. But the
Time to wear a
mediums, I
striped
do...
sweater is all the time.
Killing her over there with the joke. Good
One
one.
with a
Frank.
collar?
Turtleneck.
That's the kind. Because Gary, what's number 5?
Coming in at number 5 is wing nuts. Some of the biggest wings we've ever had.
Still
Deja
nice, you gotta say
vu.
it twice.
So I should say it twice.
Yeah.
Episode 5.
It was episode 5. They're number 5. There was just some discrepancies on this. This the way we ranked, and I will openly say this, guests did not actually get counted in the first 53 episodes in terms of average score. So this one actually would have just been myself and Gary's average score, as Jack did not partake on this episode.
And we didn't include guests because usually guests we have them pick their favorite restaurant, and usually there's a bias towards it, so that's
Sure.
why we don't
Yeah.
usually.
No,
have
it's
the guest
understandable.
count.
I mean,
Absolutely. Ryan, I mean, in one of your favorite episodes, who's number
Absolutely.
4?
number 4 with a score of 85. It's gonna be Windjammers at Rochester, New York.
Fuck me, I guess. I'm just a pussy. I went back and watched that episode and cackled like a child.
There's no way that I could, if I were to try to describe the sauce that they use. I don't think I even can. It's like a mixture between like a dry rub and a sauce, but it also has like, it's like grease, not greasy, but
It was
just,
greasy.
Yeah,
though.
it was
the
greasy.
grease mixed everything together, which is the weirdest thing to say,
Yeah, like it's hard to describe.
but it was so
Yes.
damn good.
I just like that the lady kept coming out and giving us drinks.
Oh, dude, that was the only time we've ever had a waitress in the episode nonstop, and she just kept bringing us food. Colin was dying. A great all-around episode, but a very good medium wing. Number 3 on this list.
3, man.
Number 3. Shocking to see them fall this far with a score of 86.3. Our guys over at ELMO'S, UB Audubon District, wings are great. And let's be fair, they did fall as far because there were some damn good wings ahead of them.
Yeah.
Sure.
What do you guys? Anything to say about Elmo's?
No, Elmo.
I just love the place.
Elmo's was one of obviously I've never had it before, and when I tried it, it was like just heaven in your mouth.
Where has this been?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
and
I
never
completely agree.
like.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it, but I've never like thought about going there. I just never knew where it was, and then I'm like, oh wait, this is 5 minutes from my work.
Gary, what's number 2 on this list?
Number 2, we have the medium wing from TC Wheelers.
This was a weird one, and unfortunately I think this place got skewed a little because this is the, all 3 places we've eaten live are high on this list, which I don't know if that's skewed due to eating them fresh out or if they were that good. But TC Wheelers with an 88. And Ryan?
I mean, you're going to get the best possible wing when they're fresh.
Yes. No, absolutely. I like TC Wheelers in general.
Yeah, I don't dislike them.
They also have really good just pizza.
TC Wheelers is going to reappear on this list quite often.
The owner was nice to us.
Yeah.
We got drunk.
Yeah, we did.
Nothing wrong with that.
Ryan, number 1 on the list.
Number 1, medium wing. Probably the first wing that I've ever had in my life with a score of 89.3, Kelly's Corner.
That is my favorite place in the whole entire world, and it is the birth of our show.
It is, and it's kind of ironic. I don't think we meant to score them that high, because that's not even our favorite wing from Kelly's.
No, not at all.
But hey, man, I'm not upset at all that Kelly's Corner is going to come in at number 1.
So simple, but so good.
It's just like the New England Patriots of wings. They're just doing all of the fundamentals right.
Mr. Fundamental.
They play fundamental football.
Well, guys, if you want to know more about what we enjoyed about the Kelly's Corner medium, we're going to take you back now. Sit tight for a little bit. Here's a little rewind from when we went to
50-yard line. Sorry.
Kenny Gary over here. Sit tight and check it out as we go a little rewind with some high. I'll start it out. Kelly's Corner medium. Went with an 8.5 on the crisp. 9 on the meat. That, even being a drum, had some good meat to it still. It was a 9, sorry, did I say 9 or 9.5 on the meat?
9 on the meat.
9 on the meat, 9.5 on the sauce, 9 on the flavor, and a 10 on the price. $36 for 50 wings. Absolute steal, so I gave it a 92.
Yeah, so one thing I mentioned about this place is all the wings are basic, but like perfect. Like there couldn't be any more perfect way to make these hot wings, these medium wings. It's just so basic, no like special flavors, but it's great, like awesome. So for the mediums, I gave it a 9 on the crisp. It's a really crispy medium wing. This is my favorite medium wing all around. 9 on the meat. What'd you do?
It smells not good.
Oh. 9 on the meat. 8.5 on the sauce. The sauce absorbs inside. It's not a messy wing. And then 8.5 on the flavor because it's just like a really good blend of a medium sauce. And then 10 on the price just because it's like, how could you beat that price? Like less than $40 and you get 50 wings. That's great. So I gave it a 90 overall score.
Kyle's having an aneurysm.
It tastes like I'm drinking flowers.
That's delicious.
It's not good at all. All right, well, welcome back again, guys. You're staring at another chalkboard. That's right. Class is in session. Professor Pisner over here about to teach you about his favorite wing.
Come on, Magic School Bus.
Welcome to the top 10 Cajun wings in Buffalo.
Specialty wings, but pretty damn
Specialty
close.
wings in Buffalo. All right, starting off at number 10 with a score of 88.3. Hurts mad 88.3.
Yeah. Yeah, everything,
That's crazy. Wow.
Everything on the specialty list was higher than an 88.
Wow. What are the odds? It's going to be a brother. So just brothers. Brothers Cajun.
Yeah, an 88.3. That was one of the most recent wings we've had, and damn, did those brothers do it right.
They were great. Phenomenal.
Gary, what do you got to say about them?
Oh, I like those.
Great insight.
Thanks, Frank. Killing me with those jokes.
Like if Cajuns are dry rubbed, they're going to be perfect. If you dry rub and wet them at the same time, if it's a wet dry rub, even better.
Yeah. Some places perfect it like this. Mm-hmm. Other places,
it's like
do not at all.
It's like, what the... Can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay, what the fuck are you doing?
Fuck.
Yeah.
I forgot.
WTF, as they
I'm
say.
like, I don't remember if my grandma was planning on watching this or listening or not, but...
Well, sorry,
okay.
grandmas.
I said mofo earlier, so the grandmas are going to sit this one out.
Number 9.
I'm out of the will.
Yeah.
Number 9 is also out of the will. Number 9, John's Cajun. 88.3 as well. One of the first episodes Ryan was on when we converted to STW.
This one was just
a wet Cajun.
This one was just random.
And this was a wet Cajun, wasn't it?
Because we had to double up. I'm like, you know what? You want to try John's?
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, you even tried it. One of the best Cajun wings, though. Phenomenal.
I'm not going to lie. Some of these wings I forget because we've eaten so many.
At least 1,560 wings.
Yeah, something like that.
I've had 156 flavors.
The cholesterol. I gotta go. I gotta go
I'm
to
a
the
short,
doctor.
fat dude for a reason.
Gotta go to the doctor. My cholesterol is gonna be through the roof.
You poke a pin in me, I just leak hot
I
sauce.
thought you were talking about Pocahontas.
Poke a pin in me. I leak hot sauce.
Gary, who's number 8 on this list?
Number 8.
Surprise.
It's another Cajun. Cajun medium from ELMO'S.
Terrifying sounds, but yes, ELMO'S hits this list for the first time. Yes, I say first time, but ELMO'S
feels like the first time.
Thank you.
Will you copyrighted for that?
Yes,
for sure.
Well, not for you singing it, but if I put it on the episode, we will.
ELMO'S. Their Cajun in general, mixed with anything,
slaps.
Phenomenal.
Fun
Slaps.
fact: that was Khalil Mack's spot.
Really?
It was.
No shit.
That's his favorite spot.
Jack told us that.
Wow. Shout out to him.
Khalil Mack or Jack?
Yes.
I think Khalil Mack
Khalil
tweeted
Mack.
it too. I want to say he tweeted it at some point.
I think he did as well.
Really?
Ryan, number 7?
Number 7, with a score of 88.7, is going to be Dwyer's Cajun Suicide.
Yeah, this is a little different because it's the only time you'll see a suicide wing on this.
Did it mix very well?
Yes.
It probably wasn't suicide.
It was a suicide because they
well,
said
no,
that...
I mean like when I say suicide, I mean like it's got to put me on my ass.
Sure.
I think the Cajun took away part of it. It definitely lingered. Because I went back and watched it, and like it lingered, but it had such a good underlying flavor,
Yeah.
that it wasn't bad. Number 6. Blatantly will tell you I'm pissed off. This should be number 3 on this list, I think. Tyler Body's going to throw something through a wall if he's listening to this. The only 100 in show history. Number 6, Mr. Pizza's Black and Blue Wing at an 88.7.
That wing really was pretty good.
That wing was... I mean, I know I scored it over...
worth the wait.
I scored it over 90.
I've never tasted a wing like that in my life.
You did have that as well.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, it was very good. I didn't know what to expect. I heard all these great things, but just that with the perfect touch is that crumbly.
The crumbly blue.
The crumbly blue.
The creme de la creme.
So it's funny because I'm going to steal this one from Gary as well. You talk crumbly blue on that wing. A couple weeks later, we went to TC Wheeler's. It's actually number 5 in this list. With a score of 89, we had the backwards blue, which was the hot sauce based with the blue cheese crumbles on it.
Wasn't that technically their?
It was their
Hot-tober
wing.
I thought it was the backwards blue.
It was actually called blue.
Oh.
Because it was backwards from normal, but back-to-back wings 5 and 6, both with crumbly blue on them. Gary,
coming in at number 4. The hot brown. the hot. I can't say it.
I know.
The hot brown from Judy's. 89.5.
Judas in my mind.
I didn't plan on making him say that.
That's great.
I'm only laughing because I have a story that I'm going to tell on another podcast. That just
grab the bag of weed. I got a story to tell.
Well, shit.
Tune into Halt Who Goes There if you want to hear about the hot brown story.
Yep. Tune into Halt Who Goes There if you're not afraid of bodily fluids. Well, I mean, it set it up perfectly. Gary got to talk about hot brown. Ryan, tell us what wing number 3 is on the list.
Shout out to Pocahontas, because she was the one who requested this wing.
Yep.
From what I recall. From the Buffalo Pizza Pub?
A.K.A. Big PP.
BPP, as they say.
No, Big PP.
Everything. With the score of 91.
B-double-P.
The Cajun Dry Rub. I remember this wing was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you actually were at a loss of words.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Yeah, I hit about 2 of them in a row, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. You went
and
back
I was just,
to
I
back
have to eat this again one more time. And this, oh man, number 2, also a score of 91, from ELMO'S. Tickle me Elmo. They'll make Gary do the Macarena again. Honey mustard barbecue.
From ELMO'S, it's great. It's one of the best mixed wings we've had, I think. It inspired us to walk up to the place where Gary started doing the Macarena.
And I don't like barbecue wings.
Well, I mean, I think the honey mustard overtakes that flavor.
Yeah.
But it's... I have taken people who've never had... People come to Buffalo, and they ask me for good wings, and that is what I give them.
Yes.
And they're like, well, I don't know if I like you. I was like, shut up, put this in your mouth.
They've
And then I give them wings.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They've perfected the double dip.
Mm-hmm. They really have.
Perfect.
Gary, I know you're not a big fan of this, but you're a big fan of this
favorite place on her twice.
And I'm going to let you close this out.
Yeah, so our number one specialty wing...
Give the average score on this fucker.
A 94.7. A barbecue Kelly's Corner wing.
The barbecue.
I didn't even know I liked this wing.
I don't remember.
Every time we've gone to Kelly's Corner... It's funny, because like Kelly's Corner's dominating these rankings, and we had never had the barbecue from them.
No.
We never have been that big of a medium fan. But I mean, this scored a full 5 points higher than the medium average.
Wow. 94.7.
Yeah.
That's
10.
Multiple
well, it's,
tens.
I mean, to be fair, the flavor's great. The crisp was good, and I think the price was good too. So like, everything was well balanced, and there wasn't anything
and that's
you could be too picky about.
Sauce, right?
I mean, so far through two categories, I feel like we should have just replayed the Kelly's Corner episode at this point. All right, guys, fuck this. Here you go. Listen to Kelly's Corner.
Their best wing is the hot wing. So
yeah.
Very true.
But like I said, replaying it, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take another break. Go ahead and enjoy this flashback to the Kelly's Corner barbecue wing now.
Barbecue.
Did that?
I rewatched that the other day.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, we're going in. We're going in.
We don't. No toast for this one?
No, we only toasted on the first one.
All right.
Jack's really out of it today.
I've had a long day.
Sucking
My
dick.
meat is pink.
oh,
I'm into it.
I've definitely had their barbecues before. I don't remember where. Because I distinctly remember the pink meat.
yeah, it's weird. It's like
It stains
it's
clean
like a
through.
cherry color almost. Unless we've had the sauce, it could be just a generic wing sauce.
Whatever it is, I want more. It's a bacon.
I almost cried because I thought it was the hots. And I know what their hots look like. And then we finally opened the last one, and it was the right way.
Ta-da! I have barbecue sauce.
I was gonna actually try it
Can you get the napkins, please?
if they changed their recipe.
You're a napkin.
I'm not a napkin. Nobody wipes their stuff.
You're a towel.
Nobody wipes their stuff.
Your time. South Park reference? No? Okay.
No, I heard it. That's what I was setting up. But Jack had a handful of paper towels, and the last time we did that, I ate them like 3 times.
I'll go out on the
I was
barbecue.
protecting my
I
cheeks.
need my fix.
Protecting my cheek, your ass cheeks.
Yeah.
Wow, somebody's got to. 7 on the crisp. 8.5 on the meat.
It's like party horns. Why are you drinking my monster?
So we hope you guys enjoyed the barbecue wings from Kelly's and the little flashback there. Woo, woo, woo. But now, it's time for that fire burning on the dance floor.
Damn right. Deep down, you know what's best for yourself, but you. Hate the thought of her being with someone else.
But you know that it's over.
We knew it through. Let it burn.
Let it burn.
Gotta let it burn.
Guys, is it me or is it getting hot in here?
Hot eh?
Kind of makes you want to take off all your clothes.
So hot in here. All right,
You're
guys.
having a seizure.
Yeah. That or a seagull at the beach.
No. I'll shoot
The
them all.
bike seat hurts my hiney.
I don't like people licking fingers or seagulls. If a seagull was licking fingers, I'd probably fucking have a stroke.
Don't let Matt near that bird.
No. All right, guys. For as much
Off
fun
the
as
rails, baby. Let's go.
for as much fun as we had there, we showed we can still be off the rails without even being in front of a camera. Now we get to go off the rails in another way. It's a way that unfortunately Gary, myself, and Ryan have encountered too many fucking times in 53 weeks. Now are the hottest wings we've encountered. I'm not going to say enjoyed, I'm not going to say rated, because we probably hated...
Encountered is a perfect
We
word.
probably hated all 5 of these memories. We're only doing 5 because there's too many painful memories to count. I'll start us off here. Number 5 on the list on a heat scale of who gives a fuck. Wing Kings 911. That was the last pandemic episode. We split the wings. Gary was crying in this basement.
I'm pretty sure I got it in my eye.
On Elmwood. Gary got it in his eye. He ran upstairs. His parents were scared while he was crying. He couldn't see. I was writhing in pain in my living room. It was a bad time.
Damn. That sounds terrible.
Gary, how about you give us number 4?
Number 4, one of the original place the buffalo wing was created, the Anchor Bar Suicide. Another one of those paste type of wings. And day 2 was a soupy poop fiasco.
Dude, we have done this sauce far too many fucking... we can do it right now.
We could, but I don't want to.
I have it in the fridge.
Doesn't mean we should do it.
Not me.
No, there's no video content of us doing that. Just hold Ryan down and pour the bottle in his throat.
Christ. That would be terrible.
I hate this sauce. I've never liked this sauce. Shout out George. Shout out Deb if you're listening, but shout out George for eating those wings like a champ when I was a child.
Like nothing ever happened.
Yeah,
amazing.
just
Truly amazing.
mowing through them. Ryan, I gave you this one because this is the only one on this list you've actually conquered with us.
Now this was quite the surprise. When we ordered this, Kyle was very excited.
I like wasabi.
Love wasabi. Dude, this is going to be delicious. From WRA, the Wasabi Suicide. I took a single bite of these wings. I was like, I'm going to power through it. Took a second bite and almost died.
I mean,
Jason almost threw up.
There was nothing wasabi about these wings.
I ran in the house. That's where the paper towel fiasco all started.
If I'm being honest, my favorite part of this whole thing is Ryan is so fucking livid as he's mowing down and trying to recover from one bite. He looks at me. Oh, I swear he was going to beat the shit out of me. He goes, ha! Don't fucking like wasabi now, do ya? And I just remember him livid.
Yes. Because that was right after...
You would join the show.
Yeah. Right after I joined the show. And that was this... I think it was the Wing Fest, where what wing was other
that?
People at the precinct almost died.
I did
from Ed's Hot Sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Ed's Hot Sauce. So that doesn't technically count.
No, that one was up there too. That one was funny though. I sat there and giggled the whole time. I don't know what it was. I controlled it. It hurt my mouth.
Gary being hilarious.
Gary was screaming, but myself, Gary, and Ed Jesse never left the table. Ryan got up and did laps
immediately
because he was trying to figure out what to do. 2 other people.
My tongue was pulsating.
We had someone licking an air conditioner.
I've never had that happen before. I was legit scared.
WRA is the worst soupy poops I've had.
Yeah, man. All
you
3
ate
of
them
us.
The next day, didn't you, Kyle?
What?
Didn't you eat them the next day?
Yeah, that was a bit. No, we threw those out immediately.
Immediately, right.
I ate one of the other ones that we had as a suicide the next day. That wasn't a great. I think I ate the Red Death again.
Oh no.
I ate the Red Death again, and that wasn't a great life
And
choice.
it gave you Brown Death.
Yeah. I'm honored to say this place is on here. Good friends of ours.
This is our favorite.
Love drinking here.
Our favorite local watering hole.
They didn't really rank anywhere else, but fuck, did they fuck our days up. Shout out to the boys over at Thirsty Buffalo with Chef Mike's Heat.
Really?
Fuck you.
That was rough.
Gary and I didn't know what hit us. It was like being hit by a runaway freight train. It just punched us on the face and never turned back and just continued pummeling.
It wasn't a paste wing. It was legit sauce.
Oh, really?
It had a fruit flavor to it. Mm-hmm. It started like, oh, this is pleasant. Boom. Fuck you and everybody you've ever known.
Did it last for a really long
yes.
time?
Yeah, it was like...
It sucked.
I don't know how to explain it. It was just... it lingered and it was very painful.
Was that a quarantine episode or was that...
Nope, that was... Yes.
Yeah. It was our...
No.
Yes, it was. It was in the middle of quarantine.
Yes, it was. Okay. It was when they first reopened.
Because I like their wings. They're great.
Yeah,
I love their wings.
The rattlesnake
Don't
dry
like
rub.
those.
Yeah.
Rattlesnake dry rub. I don't know what it is, but it's great.
Gary?
And the number 1, it made me cry.
Not in a good way.
The Bar Bill Suicide. Yeah, that was painful.
There was no recovery. It wasn't even like it tasted good. It was physical pain.
I had 3 of them.
Was it paste again?
I don't remember.
I don't recall at all.
You don't want to recall?
No.
I usually just put my brain on autopilot and say...
We're gonna work through it.
Yeah,
there was no working through this
But
one.
I will say, the hottest wing I have ever tried is a wing place we won't try. and I'm not going to name it because it's a chain.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Thanks, Kyle.
I'll name it.
Their blazing sauce.
B-dubs.
Their blazing sauce is
Give your tongue a Pepsi bath.
Dude,
You know, like
it's,
the
it
commercial?
was ridiculous. We got,
You know what I'm really happy about?
What?
I did some homework on that Blazing Wing challenge.
it's legit.
No, it's worse. They actually put more sauce than what we consumed on those wings.
But you licked the paper. You licked the paper.
It doesn't matter. They physically, they're going to be soggy wings, and you have like 6 minutes to finish 12 wings. And
there's no way.
You can't have napkins. You can't have drinks. You cannot dip it in blue cheese.
Can they be boneless?
You have to power 12 wings down in 6 minutes.
Derek Bono did that.
Madman.
Yeah, it's on Facebook. I remember seeing it live. Very impressive. Shout out Derek Bono.
Shout out
Love that
D-Bo.
guy. Love that guy.
Dude, those wings, I threw up twice.
He did.
I went to the bathroom.
No kayfabe. Middle of the show, I was making $60 for licking the paper, and Gary was throwing up in the bathroom, and then we went to leave, and
And he
Gary
did the same
threw up
thing.
again
In the
at his
parking lot.
car.
In the back of a bush.
That's how you know it's bad.
Gary throws up bush.
Although, it was because I was so bloated from chugging water.
Yeah. But if you guys want to relive our pain, let's take you back a little bit now. Woo!
Take it back.
Rewind. Drop it low, girl. Here is us struggling with some barbell suicide wings.
Show the tears.
I'll do it.
I've also held
No,
on
I don't want to do it.
I've held on
Here, that's going to have the least amount of sauce.
my decision to take any of these wings to Pound Town because I don't have a full, opinion on these wings yet.
Fuck it.
So they
I wanna
don't
get fresh
they don't
ones.
look bad.
No.
If you look at them, they just look like a normal hot wing.
neither of these are even close to as much red sauce as I had in the first one, and I instantly regretted taking that wing.
Dude.
They don't look like hot wings.
They taste great for 3.2 seconds.
Oh, no,
and
this-
then another 2 seconds later, it feels like
Punch
the
you in the
devil
mouth.
punched you in the face with a towel full of fire.
You can actually see it. There's like
Dude,
red
so
powdery
I think
substance. on it.
Jack's the only one
Whoa.
so far that's
Whoa.
only had one wing kick him in the ass. And I think it was the Inferno wings from FATMAN'S, maybe one of the first few episodes.
The redo. The reboot at FATMAN'S.
Yeah, the reboot kicked my ass. I
The
don't know why.
reboot of FATMAN'S beat the shit out of you.
That's
I don't
about
know.
it. Jack's been handling these like a champ, dude. I was in tears earlier trying this.
Gary
I'm
Gary
going
was
for it.
hiccup crying.
I was
Boys.
sick of crying.
I won't see either of you next week because of their suicide wings. So
I swallowed the sauce already.
ah, you got it. Wait, let's just eat. Let's just eat.
I'm gonna go fast. I'm gonna try to swallow it whole almost. I don't want to taste it. Wrong.
Oh, so
There's that goose with the GoPro.
She's laughing on hot wings. Xavier, what are you doing?
Call 911.
Why are these the difficult ones to chew? They're like really chewy.
It's because the sauce makes it chewy.
What?
That's why it loses crispiness.
I'm trying to keep it on my cheeks. My mouth cheeks, not my butt cheeks.
But then you gotta swallow it. It's gotta go down eventually.
I know, but I'm trying to keep it off my tongue. Because that's what killed me last time.
6.5 on crispiness. We got an 8.5 on the meat. Those are some big fucking wings. A 7.5 on the sauce. Oh, it hurts so bad. A 7 on fiber because I hate this. A 6.5 on money. 72. You motherfucker. All right, guys. Thanks for laughing at our pain, dicks. We are going to push right through here. I wrote 20 restaurants, but we actually have a top 25 list that we're going to go ahead and give you guys now. This is the piece de resistance. El Champion.
Yep.
Our college
A
football
little bit of the
playoff.
bubbly. This is our college football playoff rankings, if you do. And these will actually be up at the end of every show
Coming in at
going
number
forward.
1, Alabama.
No, fuck those guys. But we're gonna run through. I'll run through the first 5, and we'll touch on them. Coming in at number 25 with a score of 77.2, FATMAN'S Pizzeria. I'm glad that he made that list.
Absolutely. Not much else can be said about
No,
this place,
it's my
really.
buddy Jeff. Everything he touches in the food world turns to gold. Fast forward a couple 9-10 months after we start this journey, FATMAN'S was our first place, and I modeled for Jeff with some hats.
Damn right you did. And you got the keep.
I do. I still got the hat for that. But, I love me some FATMAN'S. I know Ryan, that's a staple in the Pisner household.
Absolutely, yep.
Gary, anything you want to say about FATMAN'S?
No, they're really good.
No, fuck them.
Good Cajuns.
Number
Yes.
24 on the list, with a score of 77.4. We actually just ate here tonight for a fish fry. The North End, located in Kenmore on Elmwood Avenue.
I am floored that these made the list.
They were
to be
decent
honest with
wings.
you.
They were just really
Yeah,
expensive.
really expensive wings.
Yeah,
That was what
they got,
held
like,
them back.
5 and 6
Yeah,
on the price.
yeah. This was one of the most expensive wings I think we've had.
Like $53 or something crazy.
Yeah, it
like
was.
that.
Yeah, it was 45 for 30. I think is what it was.
Yeah,
it was
nuts.
something
Yeah.
stupid. Number 23 on this list, with a score of 77.6. Audubon North. I know a lot of people have this place pretty high on their list. Honestly, wasn't something that Gary and I loved. I know Ryan wasn't on that episode, but I think that's really all that needs to be said about it. But they're here.
Yeah, they weren't that great. They were average in my opinion.
Number 22 on the list. This is kind of a shocker. This is far down the list for where most people
Buffalo staple.
might think. And no, it's not the one that you'd expect to be low on the list. That one didn't even make the list. 77.6, the original Duff's Wings.
Crazy. Nuts. I just...
They're another reason is they had
Their price, yeah. I mean, obviously the price is really what hurt them. They had good scores.
Because I really like some of their mediums.
I loved their barbecue hot.
They're
Yeah, you
they
were
got a
saying that
Cajun
last
dry
time.
rub out of the Eastern Hills Mall location.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. But yeah, man. I mean, I love me some Duffs, but they did come in at 22 here. Another guy, we talked on this a little earlier in the episode. Ryan loves this place. The only bowling alley that we've done so far, with a 77.7 coming in at number 21. MALLWITZ'S Island Lanes.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Thanks, P. Weber.
Hell yeah.
I'm
These
shocked
were
I knew his
solid.
name.
That was good. No, these I did like these.
Price was good. Wings were good. I think we had one bad wing.
started off good and then kind of went
Yes,
down.
I think that's
honestly.
actually what hurt it. Was they had one bad wing, which I think the extra hot was weak, and we gave that all a really low grade, which is what kind of tapered their score.
Yeah, that's it. That was bottom line.
Ryan, do you want to go with number 20 here?
Yeah, sure. Number 20. Now this has an asterisk due to the wings being
Incomplete.
Score of a 77.8. Barbell.
They will, like we've said a couple times in this episode, they're going to get their redemption shots.
Damn right.
Like a college kid playing a game of beer pong. We'll offer up a redemption shot here, and we will see if we can get them higher on this list.
Just no hot wings, please.
No, we got to. We're going to have to.
Excuse me?
Yeah. We'll buy milk. It's fine.
Okay, alright, fine.
I didn't have any milk for that episode. I don't
No,
think.
neither of us did. That's when you started to get milk.
You owe me
Yeah,
a
I did.
pack of cigarettes.
I gladly will buy them.
Okay, alright. You heard it here first. If he
Shake,
doesn't, all right,
shake
we're
on
shaking
that
it
right
now.
here. Buying him a pack of cigarettes to do the suicides at Barbell. Gary, number 19.
Number 19. I had a 78, flat 78. FATSOS from Rochester.
I really enjoyed, like you said earlier, I really enjoyed the entire trip.
They had a plethora of flavors.
Dude, they did, and
Wasn't it like apple something?
Apple
Cajun.
Wood or something. Yeah,
Apple
Apple
Cajun.
That's what it was, yeah.
And
Those
our-
were
and
really
that
They
good.
had
was
trucker something or other.
our
trucker.
Mother Trucker, Apple Cajun, our buddy Brandon Rogers, actually creator of the Apple Cajun wing. As he told us on that episode, he first put them together, and then they were on the menu, which he was shocked to find out, because he came up with that idea and that concept.
Going past that, it's kind of like it's like a hole in the wall.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean? Like,
right
it's
off.
really good,
It's
though.
right off the 490.
Yeah.
It's literally right off the thruway exit there, heading towards all of what you would normally do in Rochester. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Number 18. Again, I'm not touching any further on this place. Crazy Jake's here, 78.4. Nothing extra special. We're gonna move on from that one.
All right, next. With a score of a 78.5, Brownies.
I was one of those episodes in the middle of the summer where we were trying to get our Truly sponsorship, and I think Gary and I were
Hammered?
I think Gary and I were drunker than we'd like to be for some of those episodes.
I love that.
So I don't have a whole bunch of memory of that episode. Wasn't terrible, but I could have probably remembered a lot more.
Okay.
And then at 16, with a score of 79, Wing Kings.
This is not Wing Nuts. This is the place on Elmwood.
Is that the one with the crazy flavor?
Yes. The one thing I will say is
Did they give us that dessert?
Yep. They did us the dessert wing. Ryan, all three of us had the peanut butter and jelly wing from here. And the Captain Crunch.
that
Captain
one was really
Crunch and peanut butter and jelly wings.
And then
I don't think I had the jelly. I think I just ate the peanut butter.
Well, yes,
you
correct.
dip it in the jelly, and it was too much work.
But it was still really good wing.
Which one had the marshmallow wing that one time?
Them.
That
was when we did them. We also did the 9/11 from them that kicked our ass. They had the dry season taco wing. This is one of those places. Yeah, this is one of those places, guys, where if you're looking for something adventurous but you want a good wing as well, this is the equivalency of a Buffalo style wing fest. Like when you go to wing fest at the ballpark, anybody who's from Buffalo,
it's crazy
you get to try different flavors that you wouldn't normally try in Buffalo. Wing Kings, I believe it's actually Drew Cerza's restaurant as well. It is the Wing King, who is in charge of the Wing Festival.
Right.
He brings all those random flavored wings and puts them here. Number 15. Very proud of this place being on this list. I stumbled upon it. They were on the Yelp list. Gary and I have become addicted to it, and this is where we order most of our normal stuff from.
My go-to pizza
My
place.
first ever episode.
Ryan's first ever episode, even if he wasn't thrilled by the Penny's sauce. Penny's Pizza coming in at 79.7, number 15.
The place is good. That bar, what is it?
The honey barbecue parm.
That's phenomenal.
It's great.
Really good.
I love it.
Just that cheese, because like Gary has said multiple times, garlic parm wings,
Dog shit.
They're hard.
9 times out of 10, you can't perfect them. For the ones that we do have that are good, like I remember the one tasted like a Chevette's.
Yeah.
The spicy garlic parm.
The spicy garlic parm, the honey barbecue garlic
That was
parm.
MALLWITZ'S, wasn't it?
No.
Who was
I think
spicy
it
garlic
before
parm?
that. Would have been Brothers.
No.
It was recent.
Yeah, it was O'Neill's maybe. We'll figure it
one
out.
of them. Yeah, but either way.
A little tiny cheat code though, if you're ordering pizza, even though it's not wing related, buffalo chicken pizza and order the blue cheese sauce. It's very
There you
good.
go.
Yes.
I don't know if either of you guys saw number 3 on this list, but that's still kind of shocking to me.
I love it.
Ryan, how about you give us number 14?
Sure. So with the score of 79.9, Sales Lounge and DEPEW.
Another one of those weird ones. Again, like we said, kind of a chicken nugget with bones. Good flavor. Enjoyable wing. Nothing too pricey. Couldn't find them, but they were good. Gary, number 13.
Yeah, so number 13 was it Amherst Ale House at an 80 overall.
If we're being honest, these were kind of supplied by
Bullshit.
a bit of a higher score that we wouldn't have necessarily agreed with. We weren't as high on them, but they came in at number 13 with an 80.
Enough said.
Number 12, one of the more recent places we found a pleasant surprise here. At 12 with a score of 80.1, Doc Sullivan's.
Shout out. Matt DePalma.
That was a good spot.
That was a great
That was
spot.
really,
Doc's
really
was
good.
really good wings. Very surprising. They were a little pricey, but the wings were on point.
Completely worth it.
Was it them who had the spicy garlic parm?
I don't know. We're gonna.
Dude, I smoked a lot of weed back in the day. I don't fucking remember.
You're not supposed to say that on this episode.
Yeah, I have no...
It's illegal now. Well, it's
Excuses.
decriminalized.
I'm going to try to see if I can find this
You're
real
in the
quick.
clear.
This is going to bother the shit out of me.
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, shit.
Have you ever woken up covered
MALLWITZ'S.
in
MALLWITZ'S
pizza?
had the spicy garlic
Oh,
parm.
it's... Okay.
It's a story for another day. Ryan?
Another recent episode here, coming in at number 11, score of 81.3, the original VENTRY'S.
If we're being fair, this place is definitely boosted by its cheap wings and good hospitality, but the wings themselves were pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Gary, number 10 on this list?
Number 10, another recent episode.
Brother.
Brother at an 81.8.
Brothers Cafe, again, a little hole in the wall in HERTel. They are a catering venue first.
Love those Cajuns.
They were money.
Love those Cajuns.
Number 9 on this list, we had our friend Greg on. We did this in the absolute dog shit heat of the summer.
Oh my gosh.
And we looked like we were swimming on the entire episode.
That tiki bar is going to be nice this time.
Yeah,
With the
open
wind
air.
coming through.
Number 9, Dwyer's, 82 overall.
That's a great whistle.
Ryan, this is one of those shocking wings on this list.
Coming in at
Falling all the way to 8.
Number 8, score of 82.4, Wing Nuts with a Z instead of an S.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I haven't had them since we tried them, and they got pretty good wings.
I had them one other time after it, actually, at the NFL draft last year. I love me some wing nuts. Those wings are great. Was shocked they fell that far.
Yeah, you and I always thought that they were like top
Dude,
5
they
or top
had
3.
2 average scores of 80. Or of 88. And
Even
they didn't
that's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you have to be top tier.
Yeah.
For Gary, at least. For most of us, too, you know? Well, over no tastes.
They had a Cajun wing and it almost had a coffee flavor to it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Gary, number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7.
I wasn't on this episode again, but Judy's Lounge, Niagara Falls, New York, at an 83.25.
Okay.
Some people need to eat wings the right way. Moving on.
I don't got much else on that. Number 6. Ryan?
Number 6, with a score of 84, Mr. Pizza.
This, I'm shocked,
Elmo's
wasn't
location.
so much higher. Considering we had 100, and I think everybody gave mid-90s on that black and blue wing. It was great. Anything else you want to say on that?
Yeah, good wing. I don't know.
Great analysis. Thanks, Coach.
Restaurant number 5. Sorry we're making you travel here. Rochester cracks the top 5.
Wait
This
till we start.
completely floored me.
Yeah.
Wait till
to
we
be
start
honest
getting
with
into Pittsburgh and Syracuse.
Well, I got my Twitch friends already saying, when you come to my city, well, we got a spot for
There
you
you
to
go.
try. I'm like, perfect.
There you go. Number 5, though, Windjammers out of Rochester, the Colin Delaney episode. Great humor, great friends, great beers.
That was shocking to me that this was number 5.
Yeah, we didn't hate any of the wings, though. They were all big. They were all crispy.
That sauce that you
The
can't
sauce was
describe.
phenomenal outside
Yeah.
of almost killing Colin Delaney with a hot wing.
They had a good dry rub. I forget what it is.
The one that tastes like a
was
taco.
like- yeah, it
that
was
you
like
thought
Northwestern.
tasted like
Northwestern.
Northwestern, the Gary thought it was lemon pepper, and we all tasted taco.
100%.
Full blown taco.
Like, no, the
like
thing is,
lettuce,
too,
tomato.
Is after that, it was specifically Taco Bell.
Yeah.
It was that taco is what I tasted in that
Yeah.
with that one. The meat anyway. Sorry.
Coming in at
Continue.
number 4, Gold Doubloons, TC Wheelers at an 84.2.
Coming.
Shout out SpongeBob.
Yeah. CC Wheelers, I think, again, that was a very big aspect of it being a live episode. I mean, if you notice, the 3 live episodes are all top 20 here.
Fresh out.
Fresh out. I enjoyed them. Ryan, who's number 3? Their first appearance all day.
Very excited for this one.
Mama Kalila.
Hell yeah. Number 3 with a score of an 84.5, Taste of Soul.
I mean, that might have been an impaired scoring.
I was completely fine.
That was-
These were delicious.
They were great.
And their food, too. The food
Yeah,
was
the food
amazing.
was great.
They have really good yams.
Damn right they do.
Collard greens.
I didn't have the collard greens.
What was it?
The fried okra.
No, the wing.
Corn nuggets.
No,
Chili lime.
the chili lime wing.
It was Jamaican
I
jerk.
said were my
It had to be Jamaican jerk.
No, it was a chili
chili
lime.
lime.
Oh.
That was my number 1. I said it
Yeah.
last week when you were asking us.
Yeah.
That was phenomenal. I could eat probably 20 of those.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Number 2.
So good.
So if you've been following and you've heard a,
This is completely shocking. I
It-
can't believe it.
I'm actually shocked that it got outseated, considering it was number 1 everywhere else. There are 2 restaurants still very highly at the top here. I'm going to break the tie here. Number 2 goes to Kelly's Corner with an 88 overall. Again, it's nice. I think a lot of people realize how good these wings are.
If you think about hole in the wall, this is a hole in the wall.
Yes, it's the
Like,
grodiest
so,
place.
So few flavors.
It's
like
a
I said
whole
before.
hole in the wall. Like it's
It's
the hole in the wall. at
so
the hole in the
good.
wall.
Yeah, but you know what? There's other places that I'm sure will crack this list, like 9/11 Tavern. That's the same thing. They only do hot, medium, mild.
Heard nothing but good about that.
Yes,
place.
and we're working to get to that place. But Gary, you're the driver of Daddy, so we'll let you be Daddy. Tell us who number 1 is.
Coming in at a score of 88.4. Number 1 wing on the Spread Those Wings podcast, top 20 restaurants. Right back after this. Just kidding. ELMO'S.
Let's go. Shout out to ELMO'S.
I didn't know where the hell we were
Let's
going
go,
on that
man.
because there was no
I'm
commercial break
excited.
there. We didn't have a commercial break
I
planned
wanted
at
to
all.
have the suspense and then be like, hey, what
My
the hell?
fingers hurt from doing all the
Yeah.
percussions, you know.
The repercussions of Ryan's fingers.
That was,
I never had a
ELMO'S.
A
concussion.
bar.
Shout out to everybody that I work with. They always go to ELMO'S when they come in here from Boston. So I think I said that a couple weeks
Boston.
ago. But very, very good wings.
So-
Perfected the double dip.
So a quick rundown again: 25 FATMAN'S, 24 The North End, 23 Audubon North, 22 Duff's, 21 MALLWITZ'S Island Lanes, 20 Barbill, 19 FATSOS, 18 Crazy Jakes, 17 Brownies, 16 Wing Kings, 15 Penny's Pizza, 14 Sales Lounge, 13 AMHERST Ale House, 12 Doc Sullivan's, 11 The Original Ventry's, 10 Brothers CAFÉ, brother, 9 Dwyer's, 8 Wingnuts, 7 Judy's, 6 Mr. Pizza, 5 Windjammers, 4 TC Wheelers, 3 Taste of Soul, number 2 Kelly's Corner, number 1 ELMO'S. Before we close this episode out, we're going to take you guys back to ELMO'S, and we're going to let you guys see exactly how good these wings are. So enjoy this, and we'll be right back.
I went rogue. I've never done this. I have never gone this high. No, I'm not high, but we will be in a second.
No, we won't. We're not smoking.
Price
numbers.
wise.
Okay.
Crispiness for a wing that size with that much behind it, it's a 9. Meatiness, also a 9. Sauce is a 10. It's 110. It's a big deal right there.
110.
Flavor, second 10.
Bam!
2 tens.
Price, wing to price, 9. Give me a 94 on this wing. Best wing I've had so far in the show. People are gonna be mad.
No, they're not.
I dare you to try this.
I don't think they're gonna be mad. They're gonna be like, I want that wing.
I hope they do.
Me
Gotta
too.
try it.
Gary.
Like I said, I hate barbecue wings, but this is also, I think, the highest wing I've also rated. So we'll get into it. Like you said, really crispy for a barbecue wing, because a lot of times they're so saucy they just get really soggy and gross. But these, I think it's because I think the grill is the reason why
Yeah.
they stay crispy, and I'm not mad about it. So it's weird because I hate grilled wings and I hate barbecue wings,
And this thing's magical.
both of them came together at this place.
Made a
and
great
made a
baby.
great baby, dude. So, started off 8.5 on the crisp, 9 on the meat because it was a pretty good size. The second one I had was a little smaller, but overall these were pretty bigger
Pretty
wings.
big, yeah.
Like even bigger.
Sauce, I gave it a 9.5 because that was a lot of sauce, but a good amount to where it keeps the flavor on the wing. And then
Speaking of
flavor, I gave it a 9 because that was a really, really good wing. I would eat those all the time, just from this place. Most barbecue wings I won't rate that high.
Right.
And then another 9 on the price. And that ends up giving me a 90 overall on that wing. And that's a high wing.
It's like an average of 90.
All right, guys, welcome back. We hope you've enjoyed this episode. You won't have to sit through it again.
Shout out to all these people who are still here.
Yeah,
listening to
after
this.
almost an hour. But I mean, what else did you really expect? Let's be fair. We've gone through a full year of abusing our bodies with chicken wings.
One thing that I have learned going through this list, and shout out to you for putting this all together. Kyle's worked tirelessly to put together this entire list.
And not have to do it ever again.
Right.
Thankfully.
Yeah, but
With-
I need to leave notes. Because we have done so many wing places.
They all blend together?
Yes, we can't remember those amazing garlic parm ones, but yeah, I'm definitely taking notes. So,
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that. What I have the affordability to do here with the files that I just showed you that I have saved on the laptop, I can make a spare page, or I can even make an extra column where Ryan thought, Gary thought, Kyle thought, where
Perfect.
I can input all of our notes and you don't have to keep them around. But yeah, man, it's been a hell of a year. We're only going up from here. I mean, next year at this time, we're hoping to hit 100. We won't be able to hit 100 restaurants by next year. We're already behind the 8 ball. We had a couple of specialty episodes. So end of year 2, we'll be looking at the 100 restaurant.
guests. Mad guests.
A ton of guests
Every guest
coming
you
up.
can imagine.
The special guest. It's a secret.
Yes.
It's a secret.
Damn right.
Ryan, I'm going to let you take control. Give your shout-outs.
Yeah. Shout out to Veterans Minimum Podcast. Nick the Lamb Show killing it on Veterans Minimum. Frank Alvarez, the Basement Yard Podcast. F Alvarez 8085 on Twitch. And big things coming. We boys here, Twitch channel.
Yeah.
Be there, baby.
We've got a full Twitch channel coming. I believe it's under Tiki
Tiki Tribe TV.
Tribe TV, so that'll be our umbrella group going forward. mine and Gary's own little baby. It's not us leaving the network. It is still us very much so an active part of the network, but everybody gets their own umbrella. We will be producing content for the network under Tiki Tribe TV. And Tiki Tribe Production Company, for that fact. Gary, got anything funny you want to say? Anything stupid? Anything heartwarming?
I've been a father for years. If you're into short fat dudes, give me a DM, give me a call, show up at my doorstep. I don't give a fuck.
If you're going to show up at the doorstep, you better have wings and nothing else.
Yeah.
Naked.
Just wings covering titties.
Yeah.
That'd be something.
Wing pasties.
And then shout out to Hall 2 Goes Here, the podcast. We have a couple hundred listeners. I thought we were gonna have negative listeners.
Yeah, they pulled 111 listeners in 3 days, and I was proud of these guys.
Pretty cool. So yeah, check that out. It's not a family friendly show. It's a R-rated show, X-rated show. No, it's.
Wait, is it an R-rated show?
Scurvy.
Is it S-rated for scurvy?
It could be S-rated, but it's a just relaxed, laid-back podcast. We talk about whatever we want to talk about with a lot of swearing.
Can it be rated double S?
Double S.
Sexy scurvy.
Sexy scurvy. But yeah, Hall 2 Goes Here podcast and Fantasy Beasts and where to find them. Kyle and I's football podcast.
We are at 1,500 listeners in 1 month.
Damn right.
We got a project coming with that going under Tiki Tribe.
We've got a project coming with that. If any of y'all are listeners and you're still here, knock knock, who's there? Hello? God? It's me, Margaret. If you guys are football fans, you want to know what's coming up with the draft, tune in. Jump on our Facebook pages there. Gary and I are going to be non-stop and exhausted the weekend of April 29th, 30th, and May 1st.
Kyle and I have so far put 20 plus hours of film.
We put 30 in the last 2 weeks. Yeah. So we're grinding it out, just like one might do a Marcello's.
Shout out to Tia Trinidad. I forgot to say that.
Shout out to Tia Trinidad, Zelina Vega. We love her.
Get on the show, please. Tomorrow.
Yes. Shout out Carter Mason. Dropped his first single today.
Pearman did it.
Phenomenal wrestler going into the music venture. We love Carter. We can't wait till the borders open. Carter can come on. Shout out to our sponsors, Jeanette over at Therapy, Steve over at Buffalo Sense, Tim Tam 89. And shout out to all of you with earbuds in, with the music blasting on your speakers. I would normally say, Gary, fire up those flapping machines, but there's not much use. Y'all can't see us right now.
Too sweet me when you greet me, brother.
Too sweet me when you greet me. Fire up the flapping flying machines. But until next time, keep on spreading those wings, spreading those legs.